Welcome to the Create for Greatness podcast. All right, hi, what is your name?
My name is Carice.
And how long have you been living in Pottstown?
I've been living in Pottstown all of my life.
Okay, so have you been living in this neighborhood all your life?
Well, considering that Pottstown, you can get anywhere in Pottstown in 5 minutes, I would say yes. But if
Okay.
you're referring to the village, I will say most of my childhood.
So, do you remember what this street was called?
What this actual
Yes,
street
this
right here?
street.
I don't know what this street is called now.
That's okay. Have you ever been to Play Streets?
Yes,
Do you enjoy the Play Streets?
I really do enjoy Play Streets. I think it's a great idea. Um, I didn't really get it. I think I didn't get it until today because we were out front of a community that I grew up in and just setting up out here and then looking into our community. When you ask about the name of this street, in all honesty, when we grew up in Bright Hope, the village, it was like right there. We didn't come over here. Like we didn't even play in that field right there. We played on the other side of the gate, the basketball courts, and down. Now, that's not to say we didn't walk to Stowe and go fishing and stuff like that, but when we were in the village, we were in them fences.
How does having Play Streets nearby help you enjoy the summer?
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I knew I was going with that. Because it actually feels like summer. People outside playing. These days, most of the kids are inside, and that's what I was going to say earlier. It was like this became more transparent to me when I noticed that there's no kids playing outside right now in the village. And when we came out, it was loaded with kids, and it was community. We got in trouble at the bottom of the village. That person would beat us and send us home to the top of the village. And by the time we got to the top, they already knew what we did on the bottom. It was this community, So looking at it now, and I don't see kids outside, and then seeing Play Street and looking and seeing all the kids outside, it just brought everything into perspective for me. Like I think Play Streets is important.
And I'm going to ask one last question. What do you want to see more throughout the year?
I would like to see kids more active, less, as my 10-year-old daughter would say, I would like to see them touch the grass. Have you heard that term?
Yes.
My daughter came outside. I was on the back porch. And she said, I accomplished what I needed to accomplish. I was like, what are you talking about? She was like, I touched the grass. So, of course, I started, and she told me what it was.
Well, thank you for sharing. It was really nice meeting you.
You too.
Thank you for taking time out to do this interview.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
All right. Hello, how you doing?
Hello,
What is your name?
my name is Howard Charles.
Hello, Howard Charles. So, we're gonna ask you to answer a couple of questions, just about like the play streets and the community. So, do you think you're a newer or older resident here?
I was raised on a place called 50 Hemlock Road, which is directly at the top of the hill from Bright Hope, which used to be called Penn Village. But I also lived in Penn Village, part of my life.
All right. So, you said it was called Penn Village when you moved here?
Penn Village, yes,
Yeah.
after William Penn.
Okay. How long did you live there?
I lived there off and on, maybe for like 5 years, but that was when I was younger, and then my children grew up there.
Do you enjoy these play street events that are kind of like near and around?
Yeah, yes, I do. I'm actually involved in Pottstown Community Action, it's a community group,
Nice.
and we used to have a table here, but we didn't have one here this year. Yes, this is a good event to try to bring the children out, because if you turn around and you look over there, you see hardly any children out there playing. 5 to 10 years ago, those streets would be loaded with children, so would the playground. So I don't know if it's the PlayStation, the phones or what. The children are not coming out of the house like they used to be when my children were up here.
Yeah, that happened around my neighborhood too. But what would you do to add to this community for families, do you think?
Well, basically what I do, I work with my group, which is called Pottstown Community Action. We're geared to cleaning up eyesores and stuff in our neighborhood and connecting with other community groups, to try to build the community into a better place. And the most important thing is to have outreach to the younger children and young adults. Try to see if they can become involved, because it's very important for them to be involved. Just like this podcast that you were doing. It's great to see that the younger people are, taking hold of this opportunity and using it for a positive matter.
What do you want to see more of throughout the year?
Actually, I'd like to see more. I would like to see more activities in the streets down here in this community. Like I said before, when I lived here, and you had to live in a row of homes, once one person put out the grill, the whole row put out a grill. You know what I mean? And it was like a community. It's that community feeling seems like it has died right there where Bright Hope is. You know what I mean? And people need to come out more and try to be more engaged with each other. There wasn't no violence. I mean, we played in the streets, like I said, play streets. The streets was our place where we played. We played in the streets. The girls was doing double dutch. We was playing games like Skilly, hot bread and butter, which was a crazy little game. But the games that we used to play were very harmless, but it was crazy stuff, but it was fun stuff. Nobody just, comes out, there's very few people in the basketball court that used to be full. The field used to be full right now playing football. There was always something to be done, which seemed like there's nothing now over here. And Play Street is a good additive to what is going on today. It did bring some children out, but you would think it would be in the community. You would think that you would see like at least 50 children over there, And I see there's some starting to filter through now. Maybe everybody's not getting the words, but that's because they're shut in. And the parents, some of this stones on the parents, because we, as parents, are the guidance and the star for our children. If we don't shine bright, they're not going to shine bright. So we have to also have them be engaged, community activities, and take value in themselves.
So that is beautiful. I'm just like, it's amazing to hear that. Not just like maybe 5 years ago, there's been like so many kids just like in the streets or the sidewalks just playing. Like I remember that personally, but it's kind of just like not here right now. People are just like shut in. Like that's really just something to think about. And thank you very much for sharing that and your opinion with it. So we're gonna wrap this up right now. Maybe in the future, you could join us again in a future Play Street or just a future event, and we could talk about this more because I love talking with you. And yeah.
I appreciate the conversation, and I like the energy that Strives puts in with the children.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, David Charles.
Hi, what's your guys' name?
My name is Sage. My name is Ayana. My name is Brooklyn.
All right, so how long have you guys lived here in Pottstown or just the community?
I lived here for 8 years, so did my sister Brooklyn.
5 years.
5 years, y'all. 5 years.
Have you ever been to Play Streets?
No, I have not.
What is that?
This.
Yeah, I've been here the last time.
I've been here too.
And how does having Play Streets nearby help you enjoy the summer?
I like the free water ice. Yeah, I like food. Good. Sometimes you get to meet new people.
I think it gives the kids a good opportunity to reach out to other programs what they don't have in school. It gives them a good mindset for the next school year. If I knew that this was happening when I was in middle school, I would 100% came. There's a lot of good programs that I feel like my sister and her friends and anyone in the community will be able to learn from and be able to like navigate and get through high school and middle school and be ready for the next chapter in life.
I like how there's pizza.
Okay, yeah, you really have to mention that.
All right, I'm going to ask you guys one last question. What do you want to see more throughout the year?
So, because, like, in our school, there's way too much fighting and arguing. I can't even lie about that. Like, it's just way too much. But I want to see more niceness and more food options in the cafeteria. And more new people.
I would like to see more opportunities, like more like record centers and stuff. I feel like out of school, the kids just fight because there's nothing to do. Like, it's nothing to do but fight or be in the house. More like playgrounds, more like opportunity, boys and girls clubs, like stuff to keep the kids active. I feel like if they're more active, they don't gotta see each other and stuff like that. And do it by age group. Don't put everybody in one building because it's going to end up fighting again. So I just feel like more out of school activities, more hands-on activities, even small stuff like going on field trips and stuff like that, going to Manatoni, like little stuff for the little kids and the older kids, stuff like that, just stuff like that.
All right, so thank you for doing this interview.
Hello, everybody. Okay, so can y'all please state your names?
My name Elias.
Aiden.
Hello, Elias and Aiden. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions about Play Streets and the community and just like your summer and stuff like that. So how long have y'all lived here?
Like my whole life.
Whole life.
All right, you said you've lived here your whole life. How was your experience living here?
It was a little violent and a little chill. It's like a battle between both.
I see it's fun a lot.
Have you ever been to like the Play Streets before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how was your experience?
My experience was fun out here playing basketball and eating mostly.
All right.
The experience was excellent.
Yeah.
Had a lot of fun.
How does having the Play Streets nearby, like in Pottstown, help you enjoy the summer?
Because the food and playing basketball.
Hang out with a lot of friends there.
Yeah. So, a lot of people that we've interviewed before said that they noticed that there's not a lot of kids playing outside like nowadays. How do y'all feel about that?
I feel that there is a lot of kids playing outside at some days, but mostly they're outside because some of the days is a little violent.
Some of the days I can believe that.
What do you want to see more of like throughout the year, like in your schools, in your community, whatever?
I want to see more peace.
I don't know.
So is there anything like you think that's wrong with your school or your neighborhood? Like,
No.
Yes.
what do you think is wrong with it?
The shootings.
Yeah, I heard about that recently. Cause I moved, so I'm not here anymore. But I heard about that. Is there anything you'd like to say else?
Stay positive, keep up your grind, and always make money.
So we're gonna wrap this up. I hope y'all have a nice time at the rest of the Play Streets, and just like thank you very much for letting us interview you.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you guys. I'm going to ask you guys some quick questions about the community in Pottstown. So my first question for you guys is, can you guys please introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Julia. I'm Amy.
Okay, when you moved here, or however long you've been here, if you like lived here for your entire life, what was its name? Do you like remember the name of the street?
So we moved here 10 years ago, and we're on Chestnut on the other side of town.
Do you enjoy these Play Street events?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and what would you add to this community for families?
We would add swimming lessons or swimming pools for the kids to go to.
And my last question is, what do you want to see more throughout the year?
Parent communication.
All right, well, thank you for coming out to the Play Street and coming to get your interview.
Thank you.
All right, hello, can you guys introduce yourselves?
You go.
Mr. Luke, Friday guy, Mr. Johnson, pizza guy, pizza boy. You'll see me at school on Fridays.
I'm his daughter.
What's your name?
No.
What's your name?
Her name is Clara Johnson.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you guys some questions about the community. So my first question is, how long have you lived here?
My whole life.
What is the community? Because are we talking anywhere within Pottstown?
Yes.
Then I've been in Pottstown since 1999, so that puts us at 26 years.
Have you ever been to Play Streets?
Yes.
This is the 4th year of Play Streets, and I believe we've been at least 3 of the years. We've been to multiple ones. We try to come out, support, repping. And probably, I think the first year we were also at a couple of them.
How does having Play Streets nearby help you enjoy the summer?
I would say it gives me something to do and lets me see people that I haven't seen the whole year.
So I love Play Streets because it's such a great avenue for the community to get together and come out and hang out together. And obviously tonight is perfect weather. It's a community event to look forward to, usually at least every other week, if not weekly.
Do you enjoy these Play Streets events?
I do, because I like seeing people. That's it.
And yes, I love Play Streets. I hope we keep doing it because I think it grows each year. More people get involved, and I think it really helps the community come together, hang out. And to me, this is what community looks like, building relationships with people that you may not see on a day-to-day basis. And you get to know people, and then when you see those people out in the street, you can say, hey, what's happening? And it makes connections that last beyond just a one-night event.
And my last question is, what do you want to see more throughout the year?
I mean, I'd love for Play Streets to be all year long, personally, because to me, it's a great evening event, couple hours, hang out. We're playing Foursquare, we're playing tennis. Different organizations and nonprofits in the community are out here. Strive is out here. It gives you guys awesome opportunities to do some fun stuff. So I'd love to see Play Streets happen all year long. I just want to see people working together, communicating, and making our Pottstown neighborhood better each day.
Well, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Enjoy your night.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, guys. What's your names?
Johnny.
Shannon.
All right. And I'm going to ask you guys some quick questions. So my first question is, how long have you lived here?
I live in apartments up there, so I lived in there for like 5.5 years.
I live down there, and I lived there for about 2 years.
And have you ever been to Play Streets?
Yeah, I've been to a block,
Oh, yeah,
I've been to a block party before.
like this.
Okay. My next question is, how does having Play Streets nearby help you enjoy the summer?
Because when I'm in the house, I have something to do other than just sit in my bed.
Basically what she said, because I have nothing to do at home.
And my last question is, what do you want to see more of throughout the year?
Block parties like this, too.
More interesting things to do in the school year. I don't know.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming and doing this podcast. And yeah, enjoy your night.
Thank you.
All right. Hi, guys. Can you guys introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Aleja. Hi, I'm Zamora.
So I'm going to ask you guys a few questions. My first question is, how long have you lived here?
Like in this neighborhood?
Yeah.
My whole life, actually.
I lived here for like a couple years.
And my next question is, have you ever been to Play Streets?
Yeah, they had one here last year, I believe.
Yes.
My next question is, how does having Play Streets nearby help you enjoy the summer?
It just helps you to come outside and be able to do something rather than just staying in the house.
I don't have
And-
an answer to that.
And it keeps kids off the streets doing things that they're not supposed to be doing.
And my last question is, what do you want to see more of throughout the year?
Events like this, just because they do events like this in the summer, but I feel like it would also be crucial to do during the school year.
I was going to say the same thing as Layla.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming to do this. And that's it. Enjoy your guys' night.
All right, thank you.
All right. Hello, everybody. Can you please say your name into the mic?
Isabella.
Elizabeth.
Hello, Elizabeth and Isabella. I have some questions for you about the community and about the play streets and just like your summer and stuff like that. So, number one question, how long have you lived here in the community, like in Pottstown?
3.5 years.
My whole life.
Nice, me too. How was your experience from where you lived?
I live right near Lincoln Elementary, and it is lovely. We have a great community and lovely neighbors.
I live near the Ricketts.
The Ricketts. Yeah, those are some better sides of Pottstown. But have you ever been to the play streets?
Yes, I come all the time. My mother volunteers here, so I am forced volunteering, but I love it.
Yeah.
No.
You have never been here before?
I've been here before, but not that long.
How does having the play streets help you enjoy the summer?
I think it's a great opportunity to meet new people and just have fun and listen to music and enjoy the community.
And I think it's fun to have friends and
Yeah. It's quite enjoyable.
Okay, last question. What do you want to see more of throughout the year? Like in your community or school or playgrounds or just like wherever in Pottstown?
Maybe more stuff like play streets, but more scattered out. And more craft fairs. I love going to those.
and more of these.
Play streets?
More play streets. And
Yeah.
just more of events for teens. I feel like there's not enough stuff geared toward especially high school teens. Like outside of the high school, there's like no events for us. And I would love more of those.
And more activities.
That's a definite. But we're going to wrap this up. So thank you very much for letting us interview you and have a great day, Isabella and Elizabeth.
You're welcome.
You too.
This is a farewell, and I'm signing out. I'm signing off. Bye, guys.
Bye.